Hey my people, how y'all doing? Look, I try not to complain about too much, although I am a complainer. I know that it made no sense, but I do try, y'all. I try hard, and I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But let me tell you what I hate the most, what I dislike the most, is when you're doing your job. You do your job, but okay, you do your job. Once you do your job, and so like for us, or the ones who drive trucks, our job is to get our load, our freight, from one destination to another, from one place to another. So once you have done that, sometimes it's within a certain time frame. Sometimes it's within any time on a particular day. And there are times when you have a number of days to get that freight to that final destination. And so once you arrive and you do everything like it's your responsibility to the best of your ability to safely transport it to the people who want it. Y'all say y'all want it. Once you do that, you also have to check in, whether you're checking in at the guard or you're going into the receiving office or whatever, and then from there they will give you certain instructions on what to do next. And once you follow those instructions and stuff like that, and sometimes usually it's more like if it's a drop and hook, they'll tell you where to drop it, if they want you to drop it in a loading or unloading dock, or if they want you to drop it on their yard somewhere, or if they want you to back up into a particular door, and which door they want you to back in. Some people don't understand the reason why they want you to back into a particular door. Usually it's so their employees, it'll make it a little bit easier on them, whether you're unloading or loading. If your product is on one end of the warehouse, it can benefit you to back up in a door that's closest to your product, so they don't have to travel, because we all know warehouses some can be extremely large. So they'll want you to back up into a particular door, and they'll either load or unload you. So in this situation right here where I'm at, I'm delivering freight. So I went in, I checked in and stuff like that. So when I went and checked in, automatically, immediately, I'm faced with attitude. That's the part that I start to dislike, because you're giving me attitude as if it's something that I did. Now don't get me wrong, some drivers do mess up, or some drivers do be late. I am guilty of that. Now when it's on me and I have been late, or I'm late, I kind of like accept and kind of like be extra nice to get what I want. Please unload my freight. I am so sorry. I overslept, or which a number of things could happen, because some things are out of our control. Like when you got a 30-car pileup, ain't nothing I can do about that. And then sometimes when you oversleep, because we as drivers, we do get sick on the road or whatever may happen. Some drivers just be staying up late. But when you factor in a lot of things that the driver have to do, between getting their nightly showers, getting them something to eat, and then you have to take like an exact 10-hour break, you already done ate like 2 hours of that, so you're only getting 8 hours of sleep. But in this particular case, just speaking about what's going on with me, I had time on this load, so I wasn't late. But when I get in there, the lady was like, "Do you have an appointment?" "No, ma'am." "Is that a drop?" "No, ma'am. Based on the instruction that I have, it is a customer live unload. If you want to drop it, I can drop it. Now, if you got me an empty trailer, I have zero problem with dropping this load. I don't have an appointment for that load." Well, I don't know what to tell you, because I don't schedule the appointments and stuff, ma'am. I don't know what to tell you either, because I don't have an appointment for that load. So she had to click it in, then she had to make phone calls, and we got another driver here. Everybody know I drive for Schneider. We got another Schneider driver here, and what you want to do, and all of that stuff. And I'm like, it is not that serious. I promise you it's not that serious. So I'm still trying to talk with the lady, because I've been here before. But there are cases, sometimes you can't get used to certain things. Like sometimes you can go places and you do this, you just over and over and over, you do the same thing. But there are cases when you go to places and you're expecting to do the same thing, but you have different instructions. So with the different instructions, I just checked something, because when I said instructions, normally we have remarks. I just checked remarks on my thing, and I thought it said that, but I wanted to make sure. It said no additional remarks exist for this destination. So okay, cool. So, but anyway, she called. I'm at one warehouse, but the warehouses are like side by side. Okay, I'm backed up to a dock door. The warehouse I went to is right there. The door I went in is on the other side of the building. It's like on the side of the building, because as you see, there's no dock door, so I'm on the side. But the door I went in is directly on the other side of this warehouse, all the way down there. I hope y'all saw that, because y'all know I don't hold the camera right when my phone right when I flip it around. So anyway, down there, so she called over here and tell them they have another load. What you want to do? The guy, he answered the phone, which I can hear him like, what? And like they're upset because they have a job to do. But like, I'm like, why are y'all mad with me? You know, I'm not the reason why you filled out that application. If it was up to me, I would don't fill that application out, because you know good and darn well you don't want to do that job. So, and I'm finna insert the difference with this loan. Normally, because she said she didn't make the comment, we go by appointments. We go by appointments. I understand that, ma'am, but the instructions that I have, it's an open window. I don't know how y'all work. And I asked her that. I said, are y'all 24 hours? No, ma'am. No, we're not 24 hours, even though it may seem like it, but we're not 24 hours. Well, on my thing, I'm like, do y'all operate on the weekend? And then she was like, no. Well, if it's an appointment, we'll do it on the weekend. I don't even have an appointment right now, because she's made that perfect, so they will do it. But she had to put me in the computer and stuff like that. But if it's on an appointment, we'll do it. But I'm like, I don't understand. So anyway, I'm about to insert a picture, because I'm not trying to, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to escalate things. I'm actually kind of trying to bring her down a little bit. And she did come down a little bit. Kind of, so I guess she wanted to vent. But what a lot of people need to understand, I'm not the one that you need to be venting to, because I could be having a bad day. I could be having cramps or any darn thing. I'm not the one you need to be fussing at because you don't want to do your job. I'm not that person. I did what I was asked to do. You got a thing that you're supposed to do, or whatever the case may be. So you need to tell your people to get in contact with my people, and we need to stay out of it. And I'm about to insert that picture, and on this picture, I will circle it. You will see where the appointment time was 5:30, meaning May 30th, all the way up until, I'm gonna have to decline that call right there. All the way up until, okay, May 30th at 10 a.m. all the way up until June the 2nd at 2200. What that is, like 8 o'clock somewhere? No, that's 10 o'clock. 2200. I'm gonna have to call you back. And also, you will see, well, you won't see all the days, but from Monday to Friday, they're 24 hours a day. That means from 12:01 a.m. to 23:59 p.m. That's 11:59 p.m. They're 24 hours a day. And on Saturdays, that's the one you won't see, because I wasn't able to stroll it all the way down and get everything in the picture, that they're only open from 8 a.m. to 12 noon on Saturday. But back to my appointment, it was between May 30th at 10 a.m. and June the 2nd at 10 p.m. That was my appointment. I could have came within any time there, but I got other stuff to do, so I didn't. And my next load don't pick up till like 3 p.m. So I didn't want to be too early here and then cause me have to wait. And I didn't want to be too late here, which caused me to be late for my next appointment. They're starting to unload me now. But I'm about to insert that picture right here. Now I did, before I put the picture up, I did blur out, like cover the location and all that, because you know some people just call to mess with people, especially if they find out their address and just go all the way off on them and stuff like that. You know, we do have some crazy people in the world. So I did like block out their information, their exact location and stuff like that. I did block all that out. But I'm about to insert that picture right here. So the next thing is, once I get over here to where I have to get unloaded at, I still got attitude. The guy, now it's one guy that I'm used to working with. That guy he is amazing. He's really cool and everything like that. That guy really cool. But the lady has said, I bet you he wish he wasn't over there now. I know. That's how I knew I wasn't gonna deal with the guy I normally deal with, because I'm guessing he's on vacation, because she mentioned something about I guess he'll be happy. I think the guy named Larry, when Larry come back from vacation. But when I get over here, they got attitude. And so the guy that cut the seal, and it was a lady standing up in there, they have their little comments and stuff, and I'm like, that's not professional, because y'all mad because I brought y'all some freight that your company won't. If you don't want the freight, or if you don't want to unload it, why don't you send a memo to your company and tell your company that you refuse to unload certain freight after a certain time of day, or you refuse to unload any freight after a certain time of day? Do that. Don't take your attitude. Don't bring me your attitude. Please don't. Because y'all want to see my shirt? I'm glad I got this shirt on. There you go. Care about you being mad and stuff like that. You better be glad that I got a smile on my face. I ain't tripping on nothing. Because if you don't want this stuff, I'm taking it over there to that yard. Find me another. That's why I'm glad Schneider have yours in like many locations. I'm gonna go drop it off at that yard. Somebody else can pick this crap up and bring it to y'all when y'all think y'all ready for it. I'm gonna get me an empty trailer, and I'm gonna take my butt on and get my next load, because I got stuff to do. I ain't got time to be fooling with these people. But I did want to come make this video. I don't get it. I can't. I don't even understand it, because like, if I'm sick of being at work, I'm just gonna go to the house. I'm not gonna take my frustration out on someone who has done absolutely nothing to me. I'm not gonna be making little comments because they came and delivered some freight. I didn't know you didn't want the freight. Your company wanted, you don't want it. So, and I'm not finna just not deliver your freight or your company's freight and jeopardize my job. How make that phone call? Call Schneider. Hey Schneider, I don't think these people want this stuff right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it over here to the yard and just drop it out, because they got attitude and stuff. They don't really want the freight. So you need to call their company and tell them to schedule an appointment for when they want this freight. Even though it says it's an appointment time on here. But tell them to talk to their employees. That conversation ain't gonna go over too well, because I think they're gonna send me into the lion's den anyway. No, Todd, you take the freight there. Why these people gonna be fussing at me? I'm not even late, but I know they're gonna be fussing at me, Schneider. But you still have to do your job and stuff. And if they get disrespectful, or if someone curse you or whatever, you just call back in and you just let us know. But then it's gonna be my word against theirs, and the only thing you gonna say is, because you ain't finna lose no money, no business. And I kind of sort of understand it, and I don't understand it. The only thing you're gonna do is tell me, but just don't take them no more freight. Don't choose that load anymore. And that's a good paying load. That's part of the reason why I ain't tripping. They mad, but I ain't mad. I'm not mad at all. I got almost $2,000 to do. Well, I ain't gonna say to do little work, because I did have to drive, but at the same time, I love my job. So can it really be considered working if you love your job? Hell yeah. Yes, it can. So I worked, and I got their freight up here to them safely. But they mad up in there. Long as they don't tear my trailer up, they gonna leave a mess in there. I already know I'm gonna have to clean up. They gonna leave a huge mess in there. And I'm probably gonna bag up to their dumpster. Nah, I might go on and get off their premises and find somewhere else to clean it up. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here. I just tell me y'all thoughts on it. How do, especially the drivers, how do you deal with customers like that? The one that like give you attitude for doing your job, all because they don't want to do their job. How do y'all deal with people like that? Now, sometimes, even though I was speaking to that lady, I was trying to get her to calm down. Because I kind of sensed, I'm going to say this part, I kind of sensed it was going to be something. Because when I came in, I heard the lady talking in the window that would normally go to. Because it's like my 4th time coming up here, I believe. The window I go to, the window you're supposed to go to, she had got up from the desk and she was fussing, but she had to buzz me in because you can't just walk into their warehouse. You have to, they got a camera out there, you have to, buzz in. And so she was up and she was talking to another guy, and then that guy was like, well, just get up and leave from the desk. Just walk away from the desk. She's like, I can't do this and I can't do, wait, nobody here before I got, well, some drivers backed up to the dock door, but it's not like we're standing in line waiting to check in. And then he was like, just leave the desk, they'll just have to wait. And so people be making these comments and you already know they're referring to you. I don't know. Some people may not believe it, but drivers have to deal with a lot. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have no butts out here as drivers, but drivers have to deal with a lot. So I kind of picked up on, I'm finna get some pushback. It's finna be some attitude when this guy making all his comments and she making her comments, and they making the comments right in front of me like I can't hear. I hear y'all. And then as soon as I started speaking with her, again, instantly attitude, because I'm there. But I didn't schedule this low. I didn't order this low. I ain't doing nothing. But I'm quit rambling on. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all good people.